Johnson.
Yes, sir?
Put the entire command on combat readiness right away. Notify the Pentagon and have them tell General Considine I'm on my way.
Yes, sir.
Hello and welcome back to the Ask Johnny channel. We've been off for a week or so and it's great to be back for another hard-hitting expose. And to do just that, we're going to go straight to Ask Johnny.
How will you explain that to the world, Mr. Cronin?
G'day Johnny, it's great to be back here for another exciting episode. G'day Johnny, yeah, we're back on air. What have you got for us? Alright, Johnny, get right on to it. This is from Tool, and Tool's in Rome. Hi to everybody in Rome, keep watching us up there for Christ's sake. But Johnny, Tool asks, Johnny, there's a lot of talk about Elon and his plan to populate Mars. Is this just fanciful talk, Johnny? Signed Tool in Rome. Thanks, Tool. Johnny, is it just fanciful talk? Elon going to Mars? Well, first you've got to ask yourself, Johnny, what's the purpose of Elon going to Mars? Why? Why is he going? Well, it's adventure, Johnny. It's human. Is Elon going to Mars because it's the only bloody planet we can reach? That's probably not a real good reason for going there. Or is he going to Mars to somehow terraform it into some bloody global paradise?
Mars can be terraformed into an Earth-like paradise.
Terraforming it?
If we're all going to move to Mars and live there, either we build a biodome habitat.
Okay.
That's basically Earth on Mars.
I kind of like that idea.
Okay, but then you can't just wander. It's not your planet. The biodome is kind of like a global spacesuit for everybody. It's hard, for me, it would be hard to call that home.
It'd be like the Truman Show on Mars. You can only go to a certain limit.
And that's it.
Right.
So another option would be to terraform the place.
Okay.
However, it is possible to terraform Mars back into a habitable planet. With this comes many obstacles.
I think you'd like it to be a paradise one day, Johnny.
By simply adding this shield, researchers have predicted that a greenhouse effect would begin on Mars. Over millions of years, this would increase the planet's temperature by about 7 degrees Celsius.
Terraform, Johnny, do you know how much bloody energy and commitment there is to terraforming a whole bloody planet? Oh, Johnny, that'll take bloody years. Well, by the time we've got the bloody technology to terraform a planet, Johnny, we've probably got the technology to go to a better fucking planet in the first place. Well, I suppose it is a bloody expensive business, transforming a planet, yeah. Johnny, are you trying to tell me that putting people on Mars is just a big fucking waste of time?
Bolgi, this is Chris Cronin, Mrs. Cronin, my assistant, Dr. Bolgi.
Hello, how do you do?
How do you do?
It's nice meeting you.
So you may as well just use Mars as a bloody rubbish tip, Johnny. That'd make more bloody sense. Come on, Johnny. Yeah.
Must be more than an accident than all the lifeless galaxies that we have to land on this planet.
A rubbish dump? Yeah, a rubbish tip. Who the hell's going to worry about it? Johnny, you just can't start taking all the bloody Earth's rubbish up there and dumping it on Mars. Surely. What about the environment up there? They've been traipsing around Mars for bloody years and they haven't found any fucking environment, so to speak of. Any atmosphere, it's just a big dead rock. Well, who's going to see all the rubbish, Johnny? Out of sight, out of mind. Who would know about all the mess? Well, humans for a start. So, Johnny, if a tree falls in the forest and there's no one there, does it make any sound? So, Johnny, if a rocket full of bloody space junk lands on the planet of Mars and there's no one there to see it or hear it, does it make any sound or is it even there? It's just a big dead rock floating around up there for fucking billions of years. It's got no life on it, no atmosphere, no environment. It's just rocks and sand. Now, I'm not knocking Elon for wanting to bloody do some adventuring, Johnny, but he's got to start asking himself, what's the bloody purpose of going there? Well, now you mention it, yeah. Especially when there's bloody beautiful planets out there, I reckon, that we can just bloody land on and practically live on straight away.
Scientists have been finding exoplanets that could be potentially habitable for some time now. There are hundreds of millions of them out there, and more found every day.
Jesus Christ! Have a look at that!
Kepler 442b is still considered to be one of the most Earth-like planets to have been found, one that appears to have all the ingredients necessary to support life.
We could pick out some habitable planet somewhere out there in the bloody...
Kepler 1649c was described recently as being by far the most similar planet to Earth that's been so far found outside of our solar system. Its discovery was first announced in April of 2020, and it orbits a star called Kepler 1649, which is around 300 light years away from us.
We should set our sights on that, and whether it's going to take 500 years or whatever, that's the bloody planet we're going to go to. So, let me get this straight, Johnny. You're advocating that perhaps we should be looking for a planet way out there in the bloody cosmos that's already got water and forests and everything, and it's all ready for us to just bloody land on? Somewhere out there in the bloody miles of space that's gonna, rather than trying to fix up a shitty, rocky, cold bloody planet. Yeah, it's a bit like that wise man, Johnny, who plants an acorn knowing full well that he'll never be the one who sits under the bloody tree in the future. Bloody, it might take 1,000,000 years before we can find a decent planet to go to, Johnny. Well, it's the same thing in looking for a bloody planet for us to inhabit. Johnny, are you trying to tell me that putting people on Mars is just a big fucking waste of time?
Born in that swirling inferno of radioactive dust, were things so horrible, so terrifying, so hideous,